Okay, so a lot of news going on in the stock market on the TSX today. The big one that I noticed was this company right here got bought out for what, $67 per share. It's a stock that I've been following for a long time. Here's a long-term look at this one. They run a lot of ports in the Canada and the US, logistics. It was a great business. I think they could have gotten a lot more for this. I'm actually shocked that they sold it for so cheap. It's run by the owners, they own like 50+%, I believe, of the stock. So it would never really win anywhere. It was always super low volume, which is why, unfortunately, I didn't have any stake in this company. Like average right here is only 2,000, 3,000 shares. So that's why I never bought into it, unfortunately. I really think they undersold this stock. This stock should have been a lot higher. I think this private equity is going to get a great deal here. I think they could easily, sit on this for a few years, spin it back out, and it'll do a lot better than a 1.2 billion. So just over $1 billion for this company for ports. Like if they would have sold this like a year or two ago, they could have gotten a lot more money than this. If ownership would have let go of majority stake, I think increased liquidity, this stock would have done crazy well. They never did. Yeah, I'm actually shocked it sold so cheap. Really good deal there. Second on the news day here is a stock here just bought out Bonavista. I don't know if you remember Bonavista. It's right here. This company was poorly ran. And they sold themselves out at the end of 2020 for 5 cents. They were heavily in debt. It looked like they weren't going to make it. Of course, oil prices spiked literally right after they sold out. And the private equity firm just sold it for big dollars. How much did they sell it for again? Oh, almost 1.5 billion. Damn, that was a good deal for them. They picked it up for pennies on the dollar and sold it at a nice premium there. They're getting a half a stake here and here. So yeah, I just remember this stock, Bonavista. I never owned it, luckily. Poorly run company just crashed and sold out right at the bottom. Third on the news day, Lululemon here. Added on the S&P 500. That's pretty big news for a Canadian company. Those things don't happen that often. Look at the market cap on that, $52 billion US. Up 10% today, crazy amount. And it just spiked. And right away, when I think of Lululemon, and look at that stock long term, so it has its ups and downs, right? Fashion goes out of style for a season, company crashes, comes back up, crashes, comes back up. Immediately when I think of Lululemon, I think of Aritzia here. This stock was super hot last year or two. Female friends of mine like were buying this every month, getting orders for this every month. They really lost their edge in the fashion this year. People that were buying it like crazy a year or two ago, like actually shopping at the store from personal experience, um, this year just completely cratered. But I know that the females still love this store. They should get in men's apparel or clothes. I think there's a good opportunity there for them. And yeah, so that's kind of the ups and downs of retail fashion. You're either hot one season and then you're not hot the next. But yeah, immediately I thought of this stock, one that I haven't followed for a little bit. I keep seeing it just take a big nosedive, and probably not a bad spot to get in here. I'm sure they're going to do something to get the stock price up. Christmas is coming up. I think there's some opportunities here. I think they sold out all their old inventories now. So I think they got those off the books and they're starting fresh. So I think there's some good opportunity here for them to rebound a little bit. And yeah, big news today. A lot's going on in the stock market on the TSX. Thanks for watching.